He knows that the pressure's on Hinkson a little with one false start. He needs as many points as he can get to give him confidence and a good base on which to go to the second discipline, the long jump. Oh, and Daley's away well. Hinkson not too badly away, and Bent's in the middle, but Thompson coming away now on the near side, and he's holding up at the moment, and Nicklaus on the far side. Thompson leading by a long margin. Nicklaus in second, third on this side, Kratchmer, 10.62, and that's a good start for Daley. His best is 10.50. That was the Edmonton run in 1978, but 10.62, if that's confirmed, gives him 900 points. He got away very well. Look at the use of arms, good driving from the knees, and he's sprinting well. He's already away from the big West German on his left, and Kratchmer left in his wake on the right. The only man to challenge is Nicklaus of the Switzerland on the far side, who is a sprinter, and Kratchmer in third on this side. But the important thing is that Daley's notched up a fine start.
Very good jump indeed. And this is where he puts himself under pressure, but 105% is all you'd ask for him. That's a fine jump. Red flag. Oh, the last thing in the world he wanted was a red flag. Because had it been a very good jump, he may have settled for one rather than put that groin strain under injury. He really does come hurtling in. There's no compromise about this fella at all. And what a pity. Sinks, and yes, he's over. And look at the height that he climbs. Feet hit the sand at about 775. But he has to... he's got two more jumps, and he puts himself under even more pressure. The long jump is one of the events he wanted to avoid as much as possible, because that's aggravating that groin strain. But he must get one in this time, or he puts himself under a great deal of pressure. And that's better. That's better. White flag and relief in the British camp, and relief in his mind, I'm sure. He's seen Hinkson, his main rival, with 7 meters 75. But this is great piece of composed long jumping. Sinking, reaching for that board, and he was good on the board. That's a fine jump. He doesn't want to give an inch to Hinkson, and he's smiling for the first time this morning. 788 for Daley Thompson, 996 points. What a response.
He has achieved more than that in training, but whether he can put it into the context of a decathlon now, we shall see. Hinkson can throw just over 16 metres, and if that were to occur, 16 and let's say 15.40 for Daley, then we'd have a difference of about 37 points, and so Daley would still be well ahead after this discipline. First put. Oh yes, that's an enormous put for Daley. Very, very competent piece of putting indeed, and the great competitor has really shown much bigger men how to throw the shot. Very low at the back of the circle, keeps the left arm down, then lifts. And that is as good as Daley Thompson has been for some time. 15.35, and that will do. Now, can he build on it with two more throws? So, a very confident Olympic, European and Commonwealth champion at the moment. No, it's not as far. It's about, it's just under 15, and in fact he's stepped on the stopboard to save the judges' marking. So 15.35, 809 points. He will stand at the end of the third discipline, but he still has to wait and see.
Tempting. Hinkson coming in at alternate heights. I wonder how off-putting that slip of Daley Thompson's was. Oh, good. Oh, good. 2-3. Big smile. It's back again.
Time trial, really, for Daley Thompson. Kapkin of the Soviet Union on the inside. Then Vents of the Federal Republic of Germany in lane 2. Jürgen Hingsen, the world record holder from Germany, in 3. Stefan Niklaus of Switzerland in lane 4. Daley Thompson in lane 5. Uwe Friemuth of the German Democratic Republic in lane 6. And Guido Kratschmer, former world record holder at this decathlon, in lane 7. Well, Daley very keen indeed to do a good time here. He's first, his score 3,593. He does best time 46.86 last year, but he has this year only achieved 48.73. So that will be at the back of his mind, and he will be looking for something better than that, I fancy. Just looking, the flags are still blowing fairly strongly, but the wind seems to be changeable. Jürgen Hingsen must be thinking that things have gone wrong for him. They started to go wrong in the shot, and then they continued in the high jump. And as Ron Pickering was saying, it really was a disaster only to achieve 2 metres when he really is a 2-metre-15 jumper. And the conditions weren't that bad either. And if anybody was going to achieve a considerable height, then Hingsen was. But Hingsen has the advantage of the inside of Daley Thompson, but that will act on Daley Thompson as a spur. And he will be out very quickly over the first 200 metres, I'm sure. Daley already up on Friemuth outside him, and he's going for a very fast first 200 metres, and Hingsen making no impression at all on him at the moment. Kratschmer on the outside is Thompson's target now, and he's already overtaken him on the stagger. Hingsen's up there, and so is Vence on the inside, and at Kapkin. Thompson storming through 200 metres, and now it's all about the clock. The time, we must get somewhere in the region of 47 seconds for him to be in with the good score. Vence and Hingsen in his wake. Thompson now driving hard, but they're catching him, and he's tying up as they come to the line. And it's Niklaus who's coming through. Thompson, Niklaus and Hingsen. And Thompson, Hingsen, Vence and Niklaus in a line. The time 48.08, and that will be disappointing for Daley. He wanted something faster, and really his fitness over that last 50 metres or so, Ron, came into question.
Well, I've got to say, Stuart, I was worried about it from 200 metres. He obviously isn't feeling confident. He had real trouble struggling up the home straight. I still think that he may have done enough, but that gives him a first day total of 4.487 or thereabouts. But to be caught by